These sell for $75 to $125 a set on eBay. They're Fire King, Anchor Hawking coffee mugs, and this series is called Superfruit. Here's an example of why I open boxes that have hardware in them at the thrift stores or flea markets, because once in a while you find something really great like this. These are glass drawer pulls, and I believe they're from about the 1930s. I paid 50 cents a piece for them. I have 10 of them, so that's a $5 investment. And I should get somewhere between $70 to maybe $90 on these on eBay. This mirror is from the 1940s, actually 1945 if I turn it over here. And look down here if I can zoom in on the Roman numerals there. Makes it 1945. And at first when I saw this mirror, I thought that maybe it was from the 70s, like the bicentennial era of the 70s, because there was a lot of this gold plastic stuff. But in the 40s, especially after the war, Americana and the Federal look was really popular, and I also did have plastics then. So I did a little research on eBay, and there's quite a few of these. This is a small one. Usually they're pretty large, and a good word if you have a mirror like this that rounds out is convex, but also apparently bullseye on eBay. So the price range on that is about like $40 to $60 they're selling for on eBay, and I paid $1.25 on that. Shout out to fellow YouTube picker William Stoner, because without seeing his videos I really wouldn't have stopped to think how stuffed animals could be valuable selling them on eBay. So this is a 80s Puffalump, and I guess they were various creatures. I'm not really that familiar with Puffalumps. But I did look, and usually, this guy has his Hawaiian shirt on, usually they have sunglasses, but even without sunglasses they sell for about $20. And a good keyword to put in there is Fisher Price, and here's his little Fisher Price mark there. And this is a 90s Teletubby, and I noticed on eBay that the ones that have the 3D holographic, this guy doesn't have that, but the ones with the 3D holographic usually sell for more. Still, these sell somewhere between $15 and $30, and I only paid 50 cents for each of these, so it was well worth it. If you ever have to wash them, I found out if you just undo this part, this Velcro, there's a little voice box in there that just unties, so then you could just wash it. This is a Thomas Kincaid Friendship Cottage clock. I looked on eBay, and they're selling for about $20. I paid, the sticker says $2.99, but if you watched one of my haul videos at the Salvation Army, I got that when it was on sale Saturday for 69 cents. And some of the cottage clocks are more desirable than others. I think the one that plays, I don't know, has like some kind of soothing tune or something. I forgot the name of it. But anyway, that one sells for more than this one. So still, 69 cents to get $20, that's a good buy. Here's some 50s, 60s wall art. And the keyword I would use here is Hollywood Regency. If you don't know what Hollywood Regency is, I would urge you to go look that up, because it's a hot market in the home decor. And it often has things that are gilded, gold, metallic. Those are all good keywords to use. And these are the series is 4 seasons, but this is these two plaques represent 2 seasons. The one on the left represents spring, and the one on the right represents fall. There are goddesses with cherubs, and then the one on the left has tulips, and the one on the right has acorns. And I paid $5 for the 2 of them, and art like this goes on eBay for maybe $50 to like about $70. Here's something that I thought I'd share with you. I'm not going to list this because this cookie mold isn't worth a lot of money, but other cookie molds of this brand are worth quite a bit of money, and this is something I just figured out this week when I came across it. This one is from the 80s, and the brand name here, hope it shows up, well, I guess it doesn't really show up, is called Brown Bag Cookie Art. It's from 1986, so you might want to look that up on eBay in the completed. Look up brown bag cookie art. And this mold isn't worth a lot of money because it's a heart, and the lady who designed these did a lot of hearts. So the heart and snowflakes not worth so much money. But the items that are the cookie molds that are like, I think the goldfish was worth a lot, like $100 and some when it goes to auction on eBay. And also different animals. So there's my little picker tip of the week for you. Go check out, let's see what it says, brown bag cookie art. These sell for $75 to $125 a set on eBay. They're Fire King, Anchor Hawking coffee mugs, and this series is called Super Fruit. The ones that sell the best are the ones that have very little wear to them, and where the fruit is shiny, like, you know, the cup hasn't been worn off, the decal hasn't been worn off in the dishwasher. Unfortunately, it doesn't pick up on the camera, I don't think, but just look for it to say Anchor Hawking Fire King and for it to be in good shape on the inside too. Oh, and I paid 25 cents a piece, so that's $1 investment, and I should get $75 to $125 on these. Here's a really good find that I got last week. I have 10 of them, and I only paid $1 for all of these because apparently the people at the church thrift store, they were all in a bag, thought maybe they were boxes of soap or I don't know what. But again, another picker tip, always open boxes and take a look inside to see what's in there. And what was in there are these Spider-Man 2 Projector alarm clocks, and they're from Kellogg cereal or Kellogg brand and Eggo. So apparently you had to mail in some box tops or whatever. And I saw that they're selling for $15 to about $25 on the internet. There's really only, I think there was only one currently listed on eBay. And if you ever get something like this that is a collectible where you had to send in something, use the keyword mail away, because some people collect just things that are mail away premiums or whatever you would call it. So anyway, I paid $1 for sum total for all of these. So I have 10. So if I sell them at $15 a piece, that's $150. If I sell them at $25 a piece, then it's $250. So I'm going to estimate that I'll have gross sales of somewhere between $150 to $250, and yeah, it might take me a year or so, but I don't care. I have an eBay store, so I'll just park them in there. It's really cool because I'm not going to use the batteries there that came with it because I already did, and these are, you know, it was 2004, so that means they're like at least 10 years old about, so I didn't want to burn those out anymore. And what happens is the alarm clock, it's an alarm clock and a clock, and then you turn this and you press a certain button and it projects in a red with a little black spider web what the time is. So like if you're a kid, you want to see what time it is without turning on your lights, you just project it. So it's pretty cool. Okay, so the last thing I'd like to show you this week in the collectibles is this Star Trek mug. And what makes it desirable is that it's by Falscraft, and it was produced in 1993. And I looked them up on eBay, and they all seem to sell. There's a whole series of dinnerware, which does really well in the 200s, but I only found just this one at the Salvation Army. And still, these sell for $30 to $40, and as you can see here, I only spent 99 cents, so it makes it a great deal.